Hello everyone, it's Tanya here. It has been so long since I've sat down here and filmed a video for you guys. The past 2 weeks of my life have been like utter hell, and I'm just very grateful that everyone here was patient with me for me being able to take some time off, because I had some stuff going on in my personal life that needed my immediate attention. Because with what I do, there's no such thing as like personal time off like you would get at like a traditional job. But we are officially back and better than ever, and we are staying for good. So that's great. But basically, I thought to kind of ease my way back into filming content again, I was just scrolling through Reddit and I saw a bunch of different concepts that people were doing, and it just brought me back to when I did like the BitLife Concept Review videos. So this first one comes from BLDBLNT on Reddit, on the BitLife Reddit page. And this is a mad scientist concept. And I thought that was so cool. But this person said, maybe I'm going to try making some of these concepts if y'all like it. So this one is a bit shorter than the other two I found, but basically here it would be a job, which yeah, that's very, very fitting. So we could create medicine and cure sicknesses around the world. So I assume if you click that, you can like choose different diseases that are known around the world and then be able to go into it, because we only have one screenshot with this. I mean, that's true. We're running a lab, so we definitely have laboratory staff. Then we can create new drugs. I wonder if that would be like medicine, if we could do good medicine or bad medicine. There's also a zombie virus. Stop, that would be so good. That's so fitting, because I literally just watched called All of Us Are Dead, I think, and it was about like a zombie outbreak happening at like a high school. So that's actually kind of ironic. Then the other one is Magic God. Make mythical creatures and chimeras. Okay, so really is a mad scientist. They're able to do drugs, but also start diseases and also like create completely new creatures. Then we have Oppenheimer, which would be create nuclear weapons. Then we have Revive, aka revive a dead person while sacrificing another. We're getting into witch territory. Okay, the next would be sell or distribute your products, which honestly is giving our modern day world where people create these things and sell them and not care. So then we have alchemy, turn rocks into gold and get rich. We love alchemy. Okay, and then we have love experiments, create your ideal girlfriend. One thing that would be really, really cool would be if there was something about AI in here or robots or something like that. In general, with what I see your concept is, instead of just scientists, it's kind of like a mad researcher in a sense, or mad creator, because they're able to do zombie viruses, alchemy, love. So imagine you were able to do like robots. Imagine you were able to find ways to incorporate AI and like create a new AI program or something. But again, this, I love when people make concepts like this. It's one thing like reading them, but it's another thing to see it in like a visual layout. So this was honestly like great work. You made it look very similar to the game. I always am going through Reddit as well, the Reddit page. So like if you, after seeing this video, want to make a concept like this and post it on Reddit, feel free, because I would love to react to it. So the next one I see here is from the same person, BLDBLNT. So this would be a serial killer concept. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the first page. So it shows you first. They said that they were the Grim Reaper. You have your noticeability. I don't know what that means. Do they mean notability? Oh, I think they mean like how sly you're being. I think maybe a better term with that would be like sleekness, like how sly you're being, or sneaky. Like maybe just like sneakiness. Search new victims. See, that's the thing. In BitLife right now, we're able to like unalive a bunch of people, but we're not able to be like an official serial killer. You know what I mean? Even though technically, unofficially, everybody has been. Like, if you haven't like unalived like 10 people in a game before, you're lying. I don't believe you. So that would be pretty cool if like you could actually get like the title of it and be like the country's most wanted person. Then in theory, you would have a signature style. Yeah, that's technically what a lot of them do have. So that's pretty accurate. You could choose your signature killing method. You also would have the option of giving yourself up to police. I was thinking the other day, and I always wondered why they never gave us the option to also confess to crimes. Like, you can commit a crime and get away with it. You could commit a crime, get accused and get away with it. You could commit a crime and not get away with it. You could commit a crime and get away with it 20 years later, get caught. But there's never the option to give yourself up by yourself. So that in general would be really handy, not even just for serial killer, but to be able to give yourself up to police in the game in general would be a game changer. God, you'd also have the option to profit off your victims' organs on the dark web. Oh my gosh. You could change your identity. You could escape to a random country with a new name. Well, that kind of is more, would probably fall under just emigrating in general, then you could change your killer nickname. Oh my God, yeah, that's so true. Serial killers are always given like names and stuff. So yeah, that would make sense. Taxidermy, view your taxidermies of your victims. Oh my God, that's right, because they always keep trophies. Stop, that should be one. Trophies, like you took their bracelet or something, or like a fingernail. I don't know, that might be too dark for BitLife. I don't know if the App Store would let that be. But to make it accurate at least. Oh my God, you could do an anonymous interview to boost fame. Stop, that's actually really creative. Okay, let's see what else they come up with. Hunting time. Okay, you need to find a victim for your unaliving. Where will you look for? In a club, on the streets, at your job, at the police station. And then there should probably be another one that says like, change my mind. I changed my mind, and no, so you could back out of it. Okay, for a second I was getting ready to click it, but I realized I can't. So here we have an actual person who would be a victim. Okay, Rodolfo Morales. He's 35, he's male. It shows strength, smarts, craziness, and you could say pick him or look for another. That's true. And then there should also be a change my mind option here as well, probably. Then we have convince. Oh, you need to convince your victim to come with you. Hint, he's broke. Oh, good. A hint to be able to tell them what they need to hear, and then you can offer money. Party with him, free ice cream photo shoot, kill him right away. That's actually so clever, the hint thing. I love that. Perfect. You offered him money. He fell into your trap. Pick a weapon. Poison, gun, strangle, knife, pillow. Okay. Those are pretty common. The end. You attacked him. He ran away and called the cops. The Zodiac. We named ourselves the Zodiac. You successfully killed him. Kill count 17. Boy, that's crazy. That's insane. All these things were just one person. I like the detail though. Rodolfo's body. You think about what to do with your victim's body. What will you do? Taxidermy, throw in trash, bury, leave in public, throw in the ocean. Giving Dexter. The other one should be leave where it is as well, or I don't care, something like that. But that's really creative. Get good. You need to kill at least 10 people to become a serial killer. Kill count 4. Interesting. You became a famous unknown serial killer. Okay, it shouldn't be famous, it should be infamy, because fame is when you're famous for something good. Infamy is when you're famous for something bad. So it should be infamy, should be a new scaling rather than just fame. There should be famous and then infamy. You become a famous unknown serial killer. People gave you the killer nickname, the Grim Reaper. Slay. And then we have achievements that would be added. I love the detail. Oh my God. Master of disguise. Be a cop and a serial killer at the same time. Stop. That's so good. Become a monster. First kill as a serial killer. The villain. Get 25 kills as a serial killer. Ice cream is greater than life. Kill using the free ice cream method. Evil fame, become an infamous serial killer. Yeah, that's a great concept. I love the detail. Again, I feel like those little things could be tweaked, but if this was added in the game, I feel like a lot of people would enjoy it, which might be concerning in a way. But hey, there's COD out there and GTA, so what's a text version? I really hope in the future people are able to add more, because it's so fun to be able to look at this stuff. But this one would be if there was an MMA concept in BitLife. And this, of course, would be one of the professional sports. Now, this was created by educational_gold1458. So shout out to them for this concept. And again, I found it on Reddit. At the bottom, they say add boxing, Thai, and wrestling. Instead of just getting belts, you'll be able to increase your skills through training, just like with instruments and acting lessons. Okay. So under martial arts, there would be obviously wrestling here, there'd be boxing, and there'd be the Muay Thai. And then it would be building a skill instead of just belts, which makes sense. Then under pro athlete, you would have the BitLife Fighting Championship, Professional Mixed Martial Arts League. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what else is next here. So we would have Alex Cross here as our main character, of course. He is a professional athlete with low greatness. And under this category, we would see it as a job, of course, probably with the pro sports it would fall under. So we have a division, view the division rankings, training camp. I like that. And it says there's a relationship bar for that. So that's probably training with all the other people, or like maybe the coaches and stuff. Then you'd have manager, hire a manager. There would also be a performance enhancer. There would be physical therapy, practice, work on your skills, retire, call it quits. So pretty standard with all the other sports as well. There's also stats, and this part that's cut off here, but it would be like surgery for injuries. So this is an example of something popping up. Work on your fighting skills today. So you have punching, kicking, grappling, submissions, celebrations. You could pick your focus. So that's similar to like pretty much all the sports. How with basketball, it was like dribbling. With soccer, it was like, shooting and passing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty standard. It would be nice to just have a variety of sports in the game, even more added, like golf or something, or even tennis. Like imagine you were able to do tennis and have like the US Open, the French Open. Tennis is such a huge game in the world, and it has some of the biggest like payouts as well. I just think that would be great to have tennis in BitLife as well. So for the division, we see all the different people. You could challenge fighters up to 5 to 6 fights per year, depending on your fitness. After that, you basically have a cooldown and they won't let you fight for the rest of the year. Okay. I like the cooldown aspect, so you can't overdo it. And you would see here, you have the champion, you have a top contender, second, third, fourth, fifth, up to ninth. At the end of the day, I know with this game, like there's so many things people don't like, but I think out of anything, it's don't necessarily focus on the negative, but think of the positive and how many like incredible people there are in the community. So again, shout out to Educational Gold, shout out to BLD who did the 2 other concepts as well. These are really fun to look at. So if you guys ever want to tweet me concepts, my Twitter is just my name, just like you see on my YouTube channel, or you can just go post it to the BitLife Reddit page if you have that and not Twitter, or sorry, X. But yeah, anyways, go subscribe. I need to stop talking. I'll see you guys soon.